Hey everyone, Sam and Chris from Wyvern Kodiak here. Before we get started, like and subscribe, check out some of the other videos and content that we have on our channels. Thanks a lot. Hey everyone, Sam at Wyvern Kodiak. I have got with me the Maxace Peregrine 3. Now, this knife is a very interesting knife because it's nice and it's all dolled up, if you will, with the shred carbon fiber and all that, but at the same time, it's really no frills, and I really kind of like it about that. So let's get into it, check it out, let me know what you guys think at the end. So here we are. You can see titanium scales here. You have these beautiful shred carbon fiber inlays on it. This is a tritium capsule area here. It's got one T8 over here, one T8 on the pivot, which, by the way, the pivot and the thumb stud, they might be zirc. They may be zirconium. I'm not sure, but I think they are. Okay, well, we don't know. Titanium backspacer, a little bit of a lanyard slot there in the back, like a hognose style. And you've got a milled titanium pocket clip here. It is a frame lock, that shred carbon fiber on the back as well, and they inlaid it here into the lock, which is really nice. A lot of companies don't do that. You've got the lock bar relief cut here and thumb studs, a little bit of jimping on here on the front flipper. So when we open it up here, you can see this beautiful drop point blade here. This is in ZDP-189. It's a high hardness one, so it's like 63 to 65 or 64 to 66, but it's a high hardness steel on this one, and it's a San Mai, so you can see here that line, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm not overwhelmingly thrilled with the billboard of Maxace across the side of the blade, though. I'm not gonna lie, I really like a clean blade, a sterile looking blade, and you can see there, by the way, there, ZDP-189. Sorry, couldn't get that to focus in there, but squirrel, sorry for losing focus there. I can't stand when they put these big billboards across the side of the blade. You know, Microtech does that with theirs too, and it's like, we know who makes the knife. Okay, we opened the box, right? Give me a break. Why does it need to be across the entire side of the blade? It really just takes away from the blade, in my opinion, from the beauty of what this is, and it's gorgeous otherwise, but I can't stand that. So it's just not my thing. I don't know how you all think. Drop in the comments. Let me know what you think on billboarding on blades. It pisses me off. Okay, so let's get into specs here real quick. 8.27 inches overall. The blade is a 3.54 inch blade. It weighs 4.6 ounces. We're going to do size comparison against the Demko AD 20.5, and we're going to do it up against a Demko Shark Cub, and you can see that the Maxace is bigger than both of those. And for smiles and grins, we'll do the Benchmade bug out, and we'll do a Kaiser drop bear, just so that we are using knives that many people are familiar with, so you can get an idea how big this knife is. So bigger than both of those as well. So let us look at ergos. Ergos in hand. I have a four finger grip here. I have double XL hands. You know, squeezing, no hot spots, no pinch points, nothing like that. It is not uncomfortable. It's very neutral ergos on this knife here. I can feel the pocket clip, but it's nice and knocked down, not sharp or anything. It's not bothering me. It's not hurting me. It's just there. I can feel it in my hand. You have a little bit of it's a sharpening slash finger choil. I'm going to call it that because it's not quite rounded in full for a finger choil, so you're almost like getting a trigger grip here. But you can get your finger up in here, get your thumb out on the blade here, go to work. I like that. This is a good spot for me. I'd probably be preferential to using this grip in my own personal opinion here. I like it a lot. I will point out that this jimping here is bumps on steel. It is not jimping. It's worthless. Truly is just a couple of slits on the blade, and it's just not doing anything. I'm sliding right over that. That's not helping me at all. So the jimping there is really no good when it comes to that. Okay, so let's talk action on this. Action is on washers on this knife. Very glassy, okay? Takes a bunch of shakes to close that way. Front flipper works great. It does drop to nil. I prefer to just close it manually. I think there's a kind of a, I don't know, it's like a calming thing for me, if you will. It's like just feeling that glassiness here. It's very nice. I like that a lot. So front flipper works good though. And then thumb studs work, but they are a little tricky because they're so close to the scales. You got to kind of get in behind it here and then put it outwards, and then they work really, really well. And maybe it's just because I got big old sausage thumbs here, but I can't get a great purchase behind it with my thumb. So yeah, you kind of got to angle it in here, and then it'll fly open. So but the action on it is good. It's a washer's knife, so you're not going to get that fidgetability that you get from a bearings knife like you see on a lot of the other reviews that I've done here, which is fine. They are not always going to be that way. That doesn't take away from this knife or get any points off of it. It just might not be for you. But washers, I do like a knife with washers that has some really glassy action. So let's do what we always do. Let's check this pocket clip. We're going to pull out our handy dandy test pants here. We have our medium thickness jeans. For those of you new to the channel, I'm going to take the knife, put it in the pocket to see how well this pocket clip slides in the pocket, how well the retention is on this pocket clip, how easy it is to come out of the pocket, and any long-term damage or fraying it does to the edges and seams of the pocket. So here we go. Let's get to work on this, lining it up. There we go. A little bit of pressure, slipped right over. That was extremely easy. Sticks out of the pocket about 1/4 of an inch, so not super deep carry, but it is deep enough in my opinion where it's not sticking out obnoxiously. As far as retention goes, adequate retention. You can see that I'm pulling on the top here to not put pressure down here on the lock bar, or on the pocket clip, sorry, and you can see that it's moving the pants, so it's not going anywhere. And then coming out, just as easy as going in. Very, very good pocket clip. You can see here, just so that you can see the reason why, even though there's not a long ramp, they've actually rounded this ramp, so it's smooth and it slides right underneath there. And the fact that the scales are smooth and not textured makes it really, really nice for the fabric to slide underneath without getting caught up on anything. If it had a diamond texture pattern like this, it would probably get caught up and bunch up underneath there. So really nice job on the pocket clip. So let's talk a little bit on my dislikes. So are there any dislikes? Well, we've already talked about one of them, right? I don't like the jimping here. And well, two of them, right? And I don't like the billboarding. Those are really my two big ones here. Is that, right? The action on this thing is really, really nice. The fit and finish on this thing is really, really nice. Ergonomics, everything like that are great. But there isn't a lot of information on this, so I don't know if this is zirconium or not, but it does look like it. I have a feeling it is, and knowing Maxace, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. They do some crazy stuff like that, but the jimping and the billboarding, that's got to change. That's got to change. I mean, otherwise, I mean, look at this beautiful blade. That Hamon line on here, on this Sanmai ZDP-189 is gorgeous. And you like, I don't know, I can't stand when you do stuff like that. Please stop doing that. This little maker's mark right here, tuck it in back here if you need to put something on the blade, and then leave it the heck alone. All right, and then this, I mean, why on the plunge grind? Like, why not back here? I don't know. Again, I can rant for hours about this, and I mean, it's not going to change anything. So, Maxace, if you ever see this, do better. Please, you make beautiful knives. Do better. This isn't right. Anyhow, folks, let me know what you think about this knife. I really like it. Other than those two little things, I really like what this knife is bringing. It's a reasonably priced knife. And the action, fit, and finish and everything is really, really nice on this thing. So drop me a comment. Would love to hear from you. Do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you are not subbed. Make sure you like this video. And then follow me on Instagram at wyvernkodiak. Join us Wednesdays live in the Dragon's Lair. That's a YouTube live show. We go on at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We have guests. We talk knives and design and all kinds of stuff. And then we launched our website, wyvernkodiak.com. Head over there. We've got shirts and hanks for sale now, but we also have a newsletter there. Sign up for the newsletter so that you stay in the know for all things Wyvern Kodiak, including our impending knife release. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. You all have a great day.